Hey everyone, there's an Arena Qualifier this weekend in Standard, which means I'm looking for a deck, and today I'm gonna try Selesnya Gearhulk. It's a deck that one of my community members pre-drag played in a couple challenges on Magic Online. He went 6-2, I think top 4, and then in the second one he played, he went 3-3. He said he just built the deck, didn't really try and tune it much, and had a couple of decent results. So I'm gonna give it a try, see how I feel about the list, see if maybe there's any changes that come to mind. But the idea is a bit like the blue-green mid-range deck, is just trying to abuse Uroboroid. Try saying that multiple times in a row. And the power and card advantage of the Bright Glass Gearhulk. And you see, that's what all the 1 mana cards are for. He's also playing really high impact free drops, Zenith and Sentinel. He's got Elf to ramp into them. One of the issues with the deck though is the mana. He said the mana is quite bad. It's another deck that's going to get a huge boost from whenever they put Temple Garden into Standard. Hopefully that's soon. But yeah, I think I'm going to make a couple changes. I'm going to try one Market Back Walker, which you can get with Gearhulk, meaning you could potentially curve Zenith, cast Gearhulk, get a 0, and just play it for the trigger. We'll see if it's good. And I guess the card in its own is not totally embarrassing, even though it's definitely not great. And then I'm going to try just one copy to not overlord the deck with potentially bad cards of Beastborn Outcaster. The plot combos was Zenith once again, and also just going to draw you a card some of the time. I think I'm going to trim a Seamrip and a Gale Lost, and try and keep an eye out for, how good these inspectors are, how good some of the ones are. Do I want more Pixie? Do I want more lands? It's kind of rough. You see the mana has exactly 14 sources of untapped green on one for Elf, which is the minimum that you want to be at. It only has 10 on tap white for Prospector, but Prospector is not a huge deal if you play it later in the game, on turn 2 or later. Because the Verge taps for green first and for white. You have to play it for starting town. You even have to play a couple not ideal dual land. Then you'd probably want more on tap lands if possible, but if you do that, then you're starting to cheat on mana, and you do have Gearhulk that requires, the right amount of green and white mana. Another card I'm surprised not to see in the main is one Elspeth. That card's just so powerful. We talked about how Elspeth makes any white deck reasonable. Any deck where you curve a bunch of 2 creatures into Elspeth feels like it can be reasonable, and I guess that was the reasoning for one of the reasons he tried this deck is he felt the same way about Uroboroid. Any reasonable curve into that card can win the game really fast. So I wonder if we could maybe make room for the first Elspeth main deck. That might be a little greedy. We could trim something like a Phoenix down and go a little lower. One card that's pretty cool is a card that doesn't see a ton of standard play, Resolve as a fight spell, as a removal spell for a bigger creature than what Seamrip can get. And that Lantern, why not? But yeah, another card you could main deck is Authority. I guess it's not as good as, getting it with Gearhulk as playing it early in the game. But yeah, let's see, what would I ever cut to play an Elspeth in the deck? I think maybe the Phoenix down, maybe the second one is a lot, but maybe there are some matchups where you need it. And obviously every time I add an expensive spell, the Zenith gets a little worse. So maybe I just won't do that. Maybe I'll stick to the plan. But yeah, that's the deck, White-Green Gearhulk. A few different ways you can build it. You can see I was trying a match or two with Simic Omniscience. That's no reroll. I do have 30 cast green white. 30 green or white spells, so it's kind of nice. I played the one match with the Simic Omniscience deck, and I lost to Dimir Battlecrier. Didn't give it another shot, though. But yeah, I'm back. I think this afternoon I'm gonna stream some standard as well. Try to find a deck for this weekend. I'd rather not have to play Is It Cauldron or Mono Red. I might. I think if I played one of these two decks, the two most played decks, I would probably play Is It Cauldron, but I'm guessing I'll end up playing some nonsense. You know, either my white light green deck, maybe this white green deck, maybe blue white control. So I'm gonna be playing some standard. I've been mostly playing modern and sealed deck this past week, so I didn't feel like I had much to upload about standards. Hopefully after this afternoon I'll have a better idea of what's good, and I can let you know. Maybe I'll upload another video tomorrow, and you know, kind of my front runner for the PTQ this weekend for the Arena Qualifier. Alright, what did I cut for that? I cut like a Gut Loss and a Seam Rip. Oh, I guess the Walker also just, if you naturally draw it, it always triggers the Zenith. It'd be okay on its own. Alright, I'm just going to play Prairie on turn 1. Even though it could be all upside to just play Recruit if I draw the right lands, but I'd rather give myself the best chance of playing my free on turn 3 in case like I draw another coin to play tap land, you know, I would play that turn and then I would have my untap for free. Green, so it might be an Uro deck. Do I want to save that for a double spell? Or do I want to start... I want to save it for a double spell on turn 4. Alright, let's say go. There's also a chance I might want to get lost something here. Oh, green mana. Or black mana, I mean. Banner Air. Oof. Oh, it's a Yuna deck. Not sure what kind of removal the Yuna decks play. Alright, let's hope they don't have a removal spell. I'm just gonna do this. And make 2/1/1s. Ungreeter. Enabling the Yuna. They usually play like the... would have this summon in the graveyard. It's been so long, I forget what Yuna does. Oh, it's not gonna be good for me. Alright, at least there's no Yuna yet. Me to have it in hand, though. Yuna has Hexproof too? Thing is, I'm not gonna win this game by keeping Galos mana up. Bro. I does get Uro going, honestly. Then no attacks. Here she is. During your turn, Yuna and Shinran you control have trample, lifelink, or 2. Yeah, I needed to naturally draw my lantern this game. Can I overpower? Honestly, maybe. Guess I'll kill the Yuna. Oh, I missequenced. Nice Gab. Guess I'll put that thing. That thing could be cheaper, yeah. -1 counter on the Sentinel. The counter on Uro is nice, makes all my creatures bigger, faster. But maybe I need to make 1/1s first again. Try and go wide. Try and go large. No idea. I'll go large first, just so I don't feel like I messed up on the 4, 6, 5, 7. All right, go. Let's see. Do they have any removal spell? I'm just so cooked, but it's just dummies to the board. They're at 8 mana too. They can almost cast the 9 mana one. Oh, there's a Bitter Triumph. Oh, they're killing that and not Uro. Seems like a mistake. Maybe I should have played Paw Patch last turn. He's at a removal spell. I guess I was going for max upside next turn. Max chance of casting double spell. What's that card? Oh. Yeah. See, this is where you need Elspeth. Flying kill you. Funny, that stuff really not good enough. Should I attack here just for the map? Might be worth it. But I probably just had a good attack with everyone. I'm underestimating my creatures. I don't know why I didn't just attack with everyone here. That was really silly. Or was it indestructible? Yeah, I don't know. Thanks. If they try to kill my Uro, I might just kill them. First game, just woke up. I will not assign free damage to your indestructible creature. Good. Yeah, that was obviously like pretty terrible not to attack with her on here. Let's see if I maybe don't get punished. Oh, fine. It's pretty cool. So let's second Gearhulk, double Seam Rip. Do you have a lot of large creatures? Yeah, I'd probably win if I attacked last turn. That was all silly. Maybe I'll miss the Auden ability. Maybe I'll tunnel vision something else somehow. I doubt it. Figured it out. Let's spread the tokens since these cards are already quite big. Alright, let's see. Is it Prairie somehow? Other creatures? I'm guessing it's Gearhulk for double removal. Let's see. Can get double Seam Rip, like Riders plus Seam Rip. I could get a Resolve. I could also like Dusk Crows. Kind of need to not die on the swing back. They have overlords and stuff, so they can do it all over again. Need to kill Auden for sure. And then maybe it's still Yuna because of the lifelink. Could kill Auden and get Lantern, maybe. Alright, let's do that. That kind of deals with, Wait, why is it exiled? Oh, it has, Right. Okay, sorry, opponent, that's all, tedious. Yeah, it would have been much better if I did it last turn. They're not even in great shape now, so I think I would have been in really good shape. Let's see. See if I can win fruit mistakes. Oh, I've never even seen the last one. I guess it's not even the last one. I've never seen that card go to the end. Ultimate and other creatures you control get +2/+2 till end of turn. Put in this color on each other. Yeah, I've played against a unit. I've never seen that thing like irrelevant or come on. I got them down to 4. I don't think I can go wide enough fast enough here. So far, they don't have anything that can get back with Overlord. That's super great. Trample, Lifelink Ward. Yuna gets Trample too. Oh, they said go. Did 100% attack with Overlords. That's a little misstep, but I'm not sure it's going to matter. Doesn't give Trample, right? I mean, Elspeth would have been nice, but what would have cut was Elspeth. I was kind of happy with all the cards I grabbed. I mean, I guess technically if that Pop-Out Recruit was an Elspeth, I would have won this game. Also, if I would have just attacked the first, I would have won this game, but it's fine. I think we'll get them in the sideboard games. I mean, all they have to do is just chump everyone, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can even kill the prairie. You can kill the prairie, jump, and this thing probably just kills me. Zone, and they get to keep both their overlords. The Yuna decks are really cool. You're missing well something to be competitive, but you kind of need to play some kind of more cheap interaction when you're playing a. Oh, these guys have trample. Forgot about that. That's why you're blocking. Good call. Someone knows what the cards do. Okay. Oh, no, it's really close, actually. No, they do have lethal. Oh, and Elspeth for good measure. Okay, yeah, that was much closer than I thought. Always forget the recruit has trample. Alright. Yeah, I definitely win if I attack that one turn. Alright, let's see. Authority no, Gelos, meh. Fungus, could be okay. Reclamation and Ghost Vacuum sound good. Phoenix down can go. Okay, Lost Encino seems like it could be fine. Steam Rip seems quite bad. Gonna do the Ghost Vacuum. Gonna do the 2 Reclamations. Gonna do an Gonna do both Elspeth. Gonna cut the Dust Crows. Maybe I'll cut both Phoenix Downs. Just cut the Get Lost Nut. I have more Graveyard Hate and some Disenchants. And Seam Rip's also underwhelming. Maybe more Pop Patch Recruits. I like my chances if I have some functional hands. Functional enough. I have Freelands that come into play tapped. So if I play Starting Tone, I can't play this and sag, then I'll just gonna Mush Portico. Goes Vacuum. I'll keep. Maybe I'm supposed to keep that. I guess this is good if they play an Overlords. Have it in play. See if we can draw a 1-drop. I think I should win pretty easily. They didn't have Elf. We'll see. Pretty easy win has been called. Unfollow, unsub if wrong. Just want a bunch of creatures, I think. But which ones? Could do Pixie. Could double down with the Lantern. What if they play Yuna? Do I care? Yeah, I'll just get the resolve. Daughter Summon. They didn't get Swamp last turn? Weird. Oh no, I got auto-tapped. Could hedge a bit. I'm just gonna bounce the Prospector. Maybe they have their own heritage reclamations. Faeries not drawing a card, which is nice. Okay. Sure. This target's right. Enchantment's been a while. Tested a decent bit of Yuna decks for the last standard PT. Alright, what's the order? Do I want to... Are they just dead? Maybe it's fine. Yeah, they're probably just dead. I do this, put counters on everyone, and then give them flying. I like how Elspeth has won both games. Maybe I should have played them in the main. Alright, let's keep the Grave Hate. And let's see if these 1-drops are better than anything else. You're just like cut Sentinel of the Nameless City. Play more ones. Because they're not very good at killing the Zenith. I don't think they have enough removal to make Pop Patch super great. Another card that's not in the deck is Surrak that I wanted to add. First, Surrak's pretty solid. Everyone's trying to target your creatures. Alright, now they're on the play. You could just have like Elf and Rear. Good hand and beat me like that. We need enough. I haven't had turn 1 Elf. I'm due, right? Close. I'll patch and have Pixie in hand. Might as well. That card's... I haven't seen that card yet. Shout out to Jose. Known Esper Origins lover. Ooh. Okay. One are stuck too. We're both stuck. Let's play Elf. I think playing Pixie makes sense. I have a lot of cheap spells. And I think bouncing Pop Patch makes sense. Big draw step for them. Ooh, Tongue Greeter is nice. Oh. We're starting town. Kind of sucks. I think they missed a land drop, right? Marchory's solid, though. Gotta assume they have Yuna in hand. Fortunately, there's not a ton I can do about it right now. Let's play Cosmo Grand. They don't have removal in the yard, right? I'm gonna make 1/1s anyways, right? Yeah, this thing's not gonna draw me cards. Alright, I guess I just dump my hands. The 9 side, I could have just played that last turn and gone into attack for a bit more. If I draw untap white, great. If not, I get to double spell and still attack for a lot. Not sure how that lines up against you now. Alright, easy game. Uro would have been more than good enough here. Oh, they're at 1. Oh, doesn't matter at this point. Told you I felt good about this matchup. The good old 3-0 win. I think I'm just gonna cut some removal and add a couple Elspeths to the main. Just more creatures, make my Urus better, slightly less removal, and more creatures, more power on board. Maybe I should do 4th Uro and 1st Elspeth. Maybe 4 and 2, that's getting a little greedy, but... Thing is, if you don't have interaction against Vivi, they just run you over, maybe even against a red deck. Seam Rip's really nice there. Might just keep the Seam Rips. And then have Elspeth to deal with Vivi. They're roping me, really? Well, that's what the timestamps are for. You get to fast forward the rope action. I like to spam emotes when they're being jerks like that. If they're doing it well, they're just roping. They're just AFK. They just win them, make themselves breakfast or a sandwich or something. You don't want to rope and be sitting there like getting upset at people spamming the emotes. Let's see it. Kind of like the idea of more resolves too. I mean, you know me and Gil Loss. Alright, let's get rid of Gil Loss. Let's add an Uro. Let's add an Elspeth to the main. Elves are great. Cheap creature is good. See if we can go down to 1 Phoenix down and 1 Dust Crows. And then maybe go up on Seam Rip to make up for it. Let's see if this is too greedy or not. Maybe be Seam Rip my kind of removal of choice for blue-red, even if it doesn't hit Vivi. Sheltered by Ghosts. The card's kind of nice too. Split up. Split up's a little sketch to me. Might not even play a single one. Maybe it's good. Maybe I'll play second authority. Just try and draw it against the red decks. And then maybe I'll need 3 Elspeth. Alright. Let's see. Ooh, my quests are well on their way. Can't find your deck. Decks with missing cards or other errors appear at the bottom of the list. Testing for Modern is going. I haven't played a ton, honestly, recently. I've played a bit on stream. Been a little slacking, to be honest. Plus my desktop had some issues, and the calendar, the like school year started, and I played basketball, and I helped the team with kids on Wednesday and stuff, and so I've had a little less time because of that. Well, that's just really making excuses, honestly, but I think the goal is to just upload once every a couple times a week, I think is a decent goal. Alright, that card is great, but I already have a 4, and I don't have my 4th land drop, so easy mail. Blue-eyed control should be... I mean, I'm assuming it should be an atrocious matchup. If I'm being honest. We'll see. Oh, it's blue-whites go wide, humans? That should be less atrocious. Oh, did they play counter spells? Consult Resolute. I am still in goal. I just restarted, so it might just be kind of homebrew. Maybe Carzone. Not sure why you'd play red. I mean, Consult is a really strong card, so I guess if you're playing this all flash, all instant speed, that kind of makes sense. Alright. Do you have a counter? Do you have a removal? Blood Big Droner. Looks like I'm just gonna win that matchup. Was what are you repping? Enduring Curiosity? I think blocking Resolute makes sense. I wonder if they play Sweeper in their deck. It wouldn't be the silliest thing. Curiosity, just kind of play both ways. Definitely kind of deck where I might have Sweepers in my sideboard for the Uro matchups, like the blue-green mid-range deck and whatnot. I lost. There. Simrib the token. I really want to Simrib the Droner, to be honest. But maybe I should. Yeah, targeting the Uru was silly. That's why I targeted a crappy creature first. Kind of weird to have so many card drawing spells when you're playing Curiosity. It's probably like not great deck building. I think I'd rather load up on creatures and Snowball. Okay, they are playing the Out Judgment. Oh, that makes sense. Take back what I said. I'm gonna lose now. I have a counter spell. Oh, we've got a game. Well, they might actually be ahead. Yeah, that one map sack. It cost me. I have encourage, yeah. Damn. Damn. Should have maybe baited it was Walker last turn. Now I'm playing into normalize. Yeah, I'm just... This is not good. This is embarrassing. It was 4 maps I really didn't have to... I mean, I was playing Blood the other day. I was playing Curiosity in every sideboard games. So I kind of like the main deck, just main deck Curiosity straight up. Plus on the ladder, you know, you don't always see the sweeper coming in game 1 when you see so many creatures. I might just scoop them up. Should play a few more turns. Even though it's unlikely they flood at this point. Sure. It's not the most exciting spell. Still one of my most impactful spells. I get to draw a card. Curiosity. I'm just gonna scoop. You got me. You got me. Sweeper, sweeper, sweepers. Let's bring in Elspeth. Fungus. Is it reclamation goods? Does exile the curiosity when you block it. I do Ghost Vacuum and Lantern just because the Curiosities are really scary, and the Vacuum I can just vacuum out creatures and use it as kind of a win condition. No Seam Rip, Get Lost probably good. They probably have Elspeth. And Pop Ash Recruit probably good. Don't want to have to rely on Dust Crows, but maybe I'll keep one in. Phoenix down good. Fungus, why not? The high impact stuff's probably pretty good. Just got the Dust Crows as well. Then Lantern, just to get it for free. It'd be tough. I'd assume to have even more supers after sideboard for that kind of matchup, but we'll see. unfortunate. I imagine they care about the pop patch recruits. Could still win if I change some lands. I do have a lot of high impact card. They could stumble. Ah, a dodge. Yeah, nice. Careless there. Okay. Wasn't too bad for me. It could have been worse. Hey, Alright, I might get lost my own inspector here. I'm screwed if I do, screwed if I don't. I guess maybe I won't. I can't afford to. It's not a great trade for me, but yeah. Alright, we need lands. Land or GG. Even land might still be GG. Alright, tough matchup for sure. I think we lose this more often than not. What did I call that deck? Blue-white midrange, maybe? No red cards yet. I saw a Sultai control deck do well in a challenge. Well, duel is a big Uber. Duel, it means him in like 4-2, I think. Alright, that's some all. I mean, I guess I have to keep because 5 cards is just too few. Scrolls could be good if I draw Inspector, but I'm probably going to sack the clue. Man's just super awkward. Could have maybe gotten down to 5. Black mid. Ooh. I like that card. I see not an ideal start here. Yeah.
I love a dramatic hit. Your secrets didn't stay hidden for long.
A Phoenix down and a Seam Rip, have a Resolve. A Pop Patch is okay too. Can't imagine I'm coming back, but Elspeth is kind of silly, so. They're playing reds. What's a red splash for? Braids? It's kind of sad having splash was before braid. Ego Drain. Huh, nice. Let's see if they do take Elspeth. The only card I can't cast. Maybe Phoenix down if you have a removal is pretty good to take here. Alright, at least they're not drawing. That means they don't have a removal for Gearhulk, or else they would just probably kill it and use the surveillability. Slado's Paw Patch. Let's do... Oh, he has Trample in first strike. Can't kill it either way this turn, so... Let's attack first. See if they want to kill my Gearhulk, but they probably don't want to do that because of Phoenix down. Maybe I just play Phoenix down and say go. Let's play Phoenix down. And then the question is, do I Seam Rip that Fairy or not? It does look like they have a Doomblade. The way they've been thinking, highlighting my cards, so... Let's see. I should have brought back the Pop Patch right away. This way, if they try to stun Gearhulk, it gets a counter.
I've got you beat 6 different ways.
Just Fairy based blue black. That card's pretty weak. But the spells are cool. The spells are powerful. I'll be right self though. Not sure that's an acceptable card. Oh, sorry, my turn. Alright, I'm gonna bring back the Pop Patch because I need to get rid of the Kaido. Or else I just lose. Uro first or Sentinel? Perhaps Sentinel better. No, I'll do Uro because they could just have like a 2/2 flash and they just block my recruit and Kaido lives. That'd be kind of sad. Oh, Prankster, really? No removal, no blockers. Alright.
I'm really not used
Back in it. Not the scariest ego drain right now, my hand's kind of stacked. Could have made it an exile discard spell. That thing. Alright, let's see. I'll offer trades. Maybe I shouldn't have offered a trade. I'm just gonna Seamrip that. Use my cards. This way they can't get another Kaido into play, they can't draw up of effigy again. Six, nice. It's missing a little glue, like a good like 1 or 2 mana, like a good 2 mana card that bridges the gap, kind of. Makes your draws a little more consistent. Also, never had an elf, I think, in my opening hand, which is obviously like kind of either not draws and whatnot. Should I spear resolve here? You know, while they're tapped out. I don't hate it, honestly. Oh, I should have drawn first. Oops. It's bad against discard spell, but they're casting discard spells at this point. Not to worry about it. Yeah, all gimmicky, I guess. Maybe just got unlucky. Because I did. It is the game where I missed a bunch of land drops, right? Halia's pretty nice with Novice Inspector. Halia into Inspector is just a trigger. Could maybe try and build around Halia too. Too bad the enchantments don't trigger Halia to Seam Rips and Resolve. Okay. Alright, they get a 2/2. Blue-black synergies. Let's see, Get Lost probably good. I think Seam Rip's probably good. Pop Patch probably good. Lantern can go. We didn't see Curiosity. I feel like almost Uro is a trim. Feels a little greedy. And then force C-Reps, try and stop them from getting Kaido into play. Might be a lot still. Yeah, I should have more Elspeth because of the effigy. Always more Elspeth. Alright, I'll keep the Lush board to go to. Get a little surveil action potentially. Yikes. You're gonna play their discard spell. Whole lands. Fenced. Okay. That was as good as it gets. Sentinel. I mean, it's double spell for Zenith, but I think I can do better. It's kind of bad to keep the elf and then they deal with your Zenith, your Cosmogran, whatever. And then you're stuck with an elf that doesn't do much anymore. We can see a ton of counter spells, so I'll play the Sentinel. Some mostly removal discard. Double Boom Trick. If you know they have a lot of counter spells, you can plot here and try and make them waste their mana. But that does make them waste their mana against removal spell, but get my map, I'm happy. Obira. Alright, let's hope the whole, like, they don't have a ton of counter thing is holds true, that they at least get a trigger. Oh no. Brutal. Now let's get aggressive. Get a board presence too in case they do put a Kaido into play. Yikes. Good thing is it only triggers once. But that's it. It's the only good thing. Okay. Let's try and block, I guess. Shot. I just dead on the board. I just draws them a card doesn't come in play. Block, block, block. I mean, any fairy, I'm dead. Alright. Just play it, ping me, tackles everyone, dead. Let's make them do it. Basic math, but... people have made worse mistakes. Someone used the bolt against me in limited the other day. They must have not realized it goes to face, or maybe they didn't see I was that low, but I was at like 1 or 3 or something, and it just bolted one of my creatures. Ended up just killing me. I think I ended up losing. I think I almost came back, but then still ended up losing, something like that. Alright, opponent's not that tricky. Why do I do it to myself? Why don't I just scoop? Oh, just in case. Just making sure. Alright. Alright. Let's do all the Elspeths. We didn't see a ton of counters. Same for Uro. Just try to draw some lands. I might just ignore there. That Outcast spin will win more. I think that thing can go. No, let's give it another shot. Trimming Uro. Trimming the card that wins me every game. Alright. Functional-ish. Functional question mark, maybe. Deck needs like a Spyglass Siren on top of Inspector. There's only one Inspector legal in Standard, right? I think it was the Alia Inspector, it's double white, so that's going to be rough on the mana too, so... not sure how great of an option that is. Alright. We should be good this game. I think their cards are all like... just overall all too weak, I guess. Not sure how else to put it. That's a good draw. The base on Spnsors too. Good beats. Oh. Well, that was all silly. Let's... I want to sag the map and try and play Elspeth next turn. Don't want to Pixie Inspector. Get some nice value. I think I want to be able to play Elspeth next turn because they have this stupid 4/4. That works too. -1 damage. See, their cards are weak, but they're cheap creatures. There's a bunch of Kaidos and effigies. Even the effigy over Curiosity is fairly greedy. I think I just want to play blockers, honestly. Play Seam Rip. Don't want to play Gearhulk, get it countered, and then they play an Effigy or Kaido, and we get Snowball. I'll play the Pixie. It's the Seam Rip that's not taking anything. This way, at least, if they want to put Kaido into play, they need to chump attack a Dream Thief. That's better for them. So if I block, they get Void and they get to draw. So would I rather have them have a 2-2 or 1 flying? Starting tone. Let's take Phoenix down and Ball Patch, Dusk Crows. Made Dusk Crows. It's not the end of the world yet. They've only drawn the 1 card, but it could get ugly fast. That's good for me, obviously. Just 2 mana, do nothing, basically. Didn't even get something good. Alright, I'm not sure what that's about. Fence, maybe? Because they have to do that if we only trigger voids. Just send a 1. Made that silly. I don't think I had bad options. But this is not even that good if they have a removal for Gearhulk. Yeah. I don't think I'll lose. My hand's stacked and my cards are pretty high impact. Even now, they don't have a great attack. You've already triggered Void. Oh, you're attacking with Effigy? They have another fencing. Pretty nice for them. Yeah. Didn't have to play well. Alright, thoughts. Thoughts, and how to make the deck better. Could streamline the deck. Could just play a pile of creatures. Keeps just a tiny bit of removal. But that's kind of already what the deck is. Zenith was solid. Sentinel was good. Top end was good. Outcaster didn't really look. Didn't really do what I wanted it to do. But I don't know if it was the Outcaster or if it was the rest of the deck and my draws just being all weak. Phoenix down good. Pixie, you're kind of. I feel like you're kind of happy to try it on its own a decent bit of the time. But there's really just not a ton of room. Pop Patch was good. Lantern seems all weird to me, like you get it after the Gearhulk, but what are you stopping? It's probably too late to stop the Vividex. So maybe be more streamlined. The Walker came up with Zenith. It was kind of cute. It was fine. You get 2/1/1s for cards. If you have Zenith, you can tutor it. It's like a late game huge threat, I guess. You can tutor with Gearhulk, but even in the mid-late game, it's not that exciting. Yeah, maybe just more pop patches in the main over the sketchy one-ofs. Maybe a second Elspeth. And yeah, I'm not too sure honestly. Halia kind of wait, does Halia work with Zenith? No, not really, right? Because Zenith you warp Halia, the tokens get made before it comes into play. Halia is an engine. Inspector, it's really just Inspector. Guess it triggers up Sentinel, but that's like on turn 4, so it doesn't really get you going. Yeah, no, I think the list's pretty good as is. You just have to live with the awkward draws, and then counterpart is you can have some silly draws with elves and stuff. But I would play a few more matches with that deck. I would give it another shot for sure. Anyways, if you made it this far, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hope you'll have a great rest of your day. Good luck if you're playing the qualifier this weekend or some other tournament, some RCQs. Take care. I'll see y'all next time.